On the cutting room floor today, a Greek woman has filed for divorce after ChatGPT reads husband's affair in a coffee cup.
What's happened?
So in a bizarre mix of old traditions in cutting-edge tech, the Greeks, they like you get your coffee in the bottom, they read your future.
Future is you'll be going to the toilet in half an hour.
So the ChatGPT has read her husband's coffee cup. She's been married for 12 years, and she got the coffee
so she
grounds.
took a photo of it.
Took a photo.
Gave it to ChatGPT. And what did ChatGPT say?
The result, ChatGPT told her that her husband was having an affair with a younger woman who was determined to tear their family apart.
This from the coffee grinds.
This is from the coffee grinds.
Not from the other photo she uploaded as well.
No. So, but ChatGPT, if he was a French guy, you just go, well, duh, that was going to happen. But the Greeks, she's just looked into that and thought, well, boom, that's pretty much it.
So she took that as gospel.
That is gospel. A lot of people do take it as gospel. One of my son's mates works for a council. I won't say which one.
Which one?
But he had a blinding hangover, been out the night before on the piss, and knew that he had to do this presentation about local infrastructure around the council. And this particular infrastructure pertained to drains and things like that, concrete culverts, very boring sort of stuff. Anyway, he used ChatGPT to come up with it.
Right.
And he did this presentation just reading verbatim what ChatGPT had written. And the council was so impressed they actually promoted him.
Wow.
To the next level in the council, working as a public servant. And then he started to feel a bit suspicious that people had maybe twigged to what had happened. But in actual fact, they hadn't. They just thought it was fantastic. They thought this young man, so insightful, that came up and knew so much about concrete culverts and infrastructure.
I've never even heard the expression before.
He's got no idea
what was in
about
his
it.
coffee cup?
Well,
you know what? My friend Anita McGregor is a university lecturer, and they have software to detect plagiarism, and others have software to check ChatGPT. And it's interesting. I read an article about this. It might have been in Vanity Fair or something, where these top students were saying whether they'd use it or not. And it's there for them to use, would they? And some of them were saying that considering you go to university to learn a lot of critical thinking, is it a waste then to give all your stuff to ChatGPT? But they're saying that even within a course, there are some of the subjects that you don't really need to be across. You have to pass them, but they're not ones that matter to you. So they use it for that. So they don't fail because of a subject they don't care about, but the ones they do care about, they'll use their actual brains.
my youngest is doing AI at university at the moment.
He's one of the few people, not one of the few, but he will benefit from it. In our industry, in the creative industry, where creative writing, in advertising, my younger son wants to go into radio, those jobs are all going to disappear. You can get a chat GPT to do a podcast, to do a radio show.
Yeah. You could. Be careful for what you wish for.
Yeah.
How do we even know that we're not?
Because initially,
we could be Chat GPT right now.
We'd be better than this.
We've said so many words on the radio, some more than others.
Oh.
Looking at you.
How many stories on Uranus can you do?
They could just get all our words, break them up, and you've got the AI version of Jonesy Amanda.
Because initially, all of that technology was supposed to take the drudgery out of things, but instead it's taking the creativity out of things.
Yeah, you want
I'm still doing my own laundry.
You want Chat GPT writing about concrete culverts and not doing works of art.
Yeah.
But if we can harness that. Years ago, the Luddites, they didn't like the loom, the weaving loom in industrial England. And they were against the weaving loom because
it mechanised the process.
It mechanised the business. And the Industrial Revolution in the 1700s, which we ended up getting, made all these textiles. All of a sudden, all these people that used to make individual garments, took forever to make, all of a sudden you had this machine that wiped out a whole industry.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, I don't think is going to do that. I think it'll be okay.
Well, tell that to the people who were doing handmade rugs. They got wiped out.
Yeah, but someone's still making handmade rugs right now. And then you see all those rug places that are all going out of business.
Yeah. Well, they're all on sale. What about those Christmas shops that have a sale every single day?
Yeah, and at Christmas time, they go 50% off.
Why wouldn't you pop it up for your big days? Make it, that's when you're going to get your profit.
I'd be charging money hand over fist at Christmas. Easter,
Oh, but when you the middle of the year, Christmas in July, give it another spike.
Oh, yeah, Christmas in July.
But then say around, August, you're not going to sell anything then. Have your specials then. But Christmas, July, prop it right up.
Look at this chat that we just had. There's no way ChatGPT could come up with that.
I haven't been in here for a year. I'm completely fake.
Well, why is there a puddle on the seat?
Damn it, you're on to me.
You're leaking some coolant.
Hey, hey, hey.